I love going boom with my bat.
Judge cranks one. Deep left field. A grand slam. And the Yankees have the lead.
Folks, if this team wins the World Series in October, we're going to look back on this night as arguably, and I know I've said this a lot this year, count it again, as arguably the greatest regular season win of the season. Maybe not the most important because we've already taken the lead. We're up 2 on the Orioles, but this was a signature win in the fact that one thing that I've complained about this team is once this team goes down, 2, 3 runs, sometimes 4, that's it. There's no late rally. There's no huge comeback. That so rarely happens with this team, at least this season. At least not, they did it against the Astros, but it's been a long time. But tonight, that's exactly what this team did. In a game that was very boring for the first 5 innings, Red Sox got on the board in the 6th, 2 home runs courtesy of Yoshida in the top of the 6th, and then Trevor Story in the top of the 7th, both 2-run home runs. Clark Schmidt only had 1 bad pitch of the entire night, the 2-run shot in the 6th inning. Other than that, pretty good performance out of him, but you can't ignore those 2 runs. 5 2/3, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. And then Leiter gives up a home run there to Story, which included the only reason for that being because Gleyber Torres, don't know what the hell, the man continues to be the absolute worst second baseman in all of baseball, as it looked like he just didn't even bother trying to get the ball, which is just so annoying. That's the only thing that was more annoying tonight than Apple TV going back and forth between the umpire cam, which I actually was like one of the few people, I don't mind the umpire cam, but apparently I'm in a minority, but a lot of people on social media, not fans of it. And it just looked like it was going to be one of those games where the Yankees, yes, after, Gleyber just continues to be crap at second, and then the 2-run home run. You just thought it was going to be one of those nights, especially because we go to the bases up in the bottom of the first, and Jazz pops one out right to the wall. And then, bottom of the 4th, we have Rizzo rip a double, a 2-out double, and we're thinking, all right, possible here, and then Volpe flies out. We had, in the bottom of the 6th, 2 runners on, and then Rizzo strikes out. But then the bottom of the 7th, things got going, and this team turned it around. Zach Kelly comes in. He gives up a walk to Volpe, gives up a walk to Verdugo. You had Gleyber coming in with a single into left. That brought Volpe home, made it 4-1. Kelly comes out, Boozer comes in. They walk Soto. Aaron Judge comes up with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now, we all know what we want to happen, but I don't know, especially considering he's on this long Paw Patrol curse. We're not sure if it's going to happen. We're not sure if this guy is going to be able to actually do what we all expect that he can do. But guess what? He doesn't. There's been arguments that Aaron Judge is not clutch. Clutch this. A grand slam home run into left. Crowd goes about as wild as they have all season long. They went just absolutely ape-s. Fans losing it. Insane moment. The 56 home run in the MVP season. I think we can say it now. MVP season. Bobby Witt's been going on a drought here too. So if Bobby Witt hadn't, then maybe something, that could have been avoided. But alas, he struggled, and Judge just really tonight just put, I feel like, the exclamation point on it. That huge grand slam, 52nd home run of the year. And while it looks like there'll be no 60 for Judge this year, it's fine because he's going to walk away with his 2nd American League MVP. And I got to see where that ranks in terms of like greatest Judge home runs. Obviously the 62nd, was great. A couple of the walk-off home runs, but this one in a big spot with the division on the line. And we all knew that the Orioles had lost to the Tigers. We all knew tonight the Orioles bats went silent. Thank you to Detroit for almost no-hitting Baltimore. Yankees have a chance to gain a game. This is something that was so different than a couple of weeks ago, where a couple of times the Orioles gave games away and we could not close the deal. We couldn't gain any ground. Tonight, we took advantage of that. Tonight, we saw that we had a chance to actually gain a game, and we did it in miraculous fashion, in comeback fashion, with that Judge home run. And, we can talk about Judge being the MVP tonight, but the other one, Luke Weaver, who, since he's been the closer, I think he is, I don't know if Boone's officially called him the closer, but there's no reason why he shouldn't be. Ever since the man has become the closer, he's been unstoppable. 2 innings tonight. First guy to go 2 innings in a long time, in a while, for a Yankee closer to go a 2-inning save. But he did that. He only gave up 1 hit, and he struck out 5. Absolutely marvelous stuff. It just annoys you because you watch Weaver on the mound, and you just sit there and you think, why was this man not the closer for longer. Why? We've had this man all year. Why only now is he the closer? We could have saved ourselves so much time if we hadn't had Clay Holmes out there. No one wants to see Clay Holmes in the closer spot again. It's fine. We got Luke Weaver. He should be the closer going forward, and he's deserved it. He's been sensational every time he's come out there. He's been lights out. And those 2 innings, I was a little nervous thinking in the 8th inning, oh my gosh, we're going to give this game away. But for Weaver to do that in that spot, huge. And how about 3 amazing wins in a row for the Yankees? Think about it. You know, you had Wednesday night, you had the walk-off with Jazz, and you have the Orioles lose that game. Last night, you have another walk-off in the 9th. And then tonight, you had the Grand Slam. And in those 3 games, we've gained, what? 2.5? Yeah, 2.5 games. We've gained 2.5 games. Before Wednesday night, the Orioles were a half game. We were a half game up on the Orioles. And now we're 3 up. And this was coming after the worst loss of the year against the Royals, in which we had our playoff lineup in, and we just did nothing. We got nervous. And then the great 3 wins in a row. Can't say it's locked it up, but it certainly seems like this team, as long as they don't completely collapse, it seems like this team is certainly heading for an AL East title. Right now, the Yankees are minus 550. It's the most games they've had up since, I think, June, being 3 up. And these odds, I can't think of a time earlier this year where they had 550 odds to win the division. How about right now in Vegas? This team is plus 480 to win the World Series. They've eclipsed the Phillies. Right now, Vegas has a Dodgers-Yankees World Series. We've thought about it. We've hoped for it. Right now would be an amazing time to do it. So much star power with Judge and Shohei and Mookie and Soto. Oh my gosh, that is a Fox fever dream. The idea of a Yankee-Dodgers World Series right now. That might get 30 million viewers. Who knows? But they got to get there first, and we took one small step towards that World Series with the victory tonight. And now we just have to hold on. We just have to hold on for a couple more weeks. This team, as we mentioned, 86 and 62. 14 games to go. Can this team just get across the line? It's a nerve-wracking experience right now. I just have a pit in my stomach watching this team. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little frightened. But tonight, it all feels good because Aaron Judge, once again, the man, the captain, has come through and delivered for us. Special, special night. Special, special win for this Yankee team. That's it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, like to see, make sure you subscribe down below. I'll be back tomorrow. Yankees and Red Sox, Game 3 at 1 o'clock. If the last 3 games have been this exciting, how could they possibly top it? Let's only hope they will. Take care and God bless.